Y'all come in and give y'all time to come up in this mother sucker, okay? Give y'all the time to come up in here. Okay? Alright. Get off my bed with that. Go on. Get off my bed, Campbell. Dog, these dogs be tripping, man. These dogs be tripping. Y'all come in. Y'all come in. Y'all come in. Come again. Hope everybody having a happy and a lovely Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is an everyday thing for me. You know what? But one most important thing about it, that you'll be thankful that you're alive. Now, y'all, we want to come up in this mother sucker. Close the screen, though. Close that screen, though. Keep them flies up and coming up in this mother sucker. So, y'all, what we want to do is I'm glad everybody having a lovely, wonderful Thanksgiving. Y'all come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in. I'm going to give y'all time to get up in here, okay? All right, y'all, I'm back, and I ain't gonna hold y'all up long, but I want to tell y'all this. I'm glad everybody out there having a wonderful, lovely Thanksgiving holiday. But I want to come in and talk about some girls that allegedly was in this situation in it P Diddy case. I'm not gonna say that this didn't happen to those girls. I'm not gonna say that it happened to those girls. I'm gonna say that if it did happen to those girls mentally, I know that it happened to those girls. Okay, so what I want to do would come talk about the girls. I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna bash none of those girls that stepping up in this game. Trying to say that they um, that this happened to them. That's not my job. I'm not gonna judge them. But what I want to really say that I don't believe everything that they said. Only thing messed up is you can't be you can't be 10 and 11-year old and turn around and turn your back and then go back where you came from. So I don't agree with that at all. I don't agree with that situation. It's a young lady said that she was in a situation with P. Diddy, and she said that she came out the storm, but she went back through the storm. But she wasn't telling me. She just told me that she just said that she was 11 at the time, 10 at the time. Then she was 11 at the time. Now she 13 at the time. And one thing about y'all situation like that, ladies, don't tell you if you're going through something, you need to talk to somebody. Teenagers, you need to talk to somebody. But this here ain't about what's going on with being a teenager. The thing is this, I'm not. It's not my job to sit here and say that the girl is not telling you. There's some ladies, y'all, that can't don't got grown and they trying to be slick with what they do. And I ain't trying to talk about them and I ain't trying to bash them. I mentally, physically, emotionally know that something really did happen to those girls. Something did happen to those ladies. Something did happen to those ladies out there. But I don't think that it involved P. Diddy. I think that it involved the circle and situation around somebody in P. Diddy knows knowledge of who they know. I think that the one the girls want to do is put their message out. And the only way to put their message out is to say that it happened to them. Y'all don't understand that what's going on in the situation. And I'm not about to sit here and bash none of these girls on Thanksgiving. I want to be thankful that the situation occur between them. I hope they get help. I hope that the girls get help that happened to them. But it was a couple of girls that something mentally happened to them. Okay, physically it happened to them. But it's not for me to judge them and say that it didn't happen to them. I can't, it's not my job to say that was this girl in the GG, whatever the other kind of shirt that P. Diddy was sitting on her lap at that age. I can't see that girl. I don't know that girl. I don't see her. I can't figure her out. I can't see her face. But I can't say that Something did happen to some young ladies in this situation that happened to P. Diddy. But I just want to tell the young ladies that going through this mental and physical and emotional stress and situation, I want to tell y'all this. Please, in the name of Jesus, tell the truth. Because the reason why I say that is because mentally, physically, and emotionally, something ain't right in that situation. Ain't no way in the world that you could tell me that you left school in sixth grade and then here you is 11. You just 10, 11 in the sixth grade, 10 and 11 in the sixth grade, and then I can hear 11th grade, 11-year-old in the, you're supposed to be in the seventh grade. Next, but then you skip it. Then you say you're in the eighth. You're in the 10th grade, baby. One thing about a situation like this, when you're talking about P. Diddy and a situation like this, and you want to prove something, you got to have your time right. You got to have the time right. Something ain't right with the time. Ain't no way in the world that you left home at 10, like you said at first. Okay, now I'm gonna say 11. Okay, if you left home at 11, and no way in the world, I'm got to. You staying with me, and the school want to know where you at 11. At 11, and they want to know where you at. Why you ain't come to school? And they knocking on your door trying to find out where you is, and then you ain't showed up to the next day. And then you just said that you went through the storm with P. Diddy. Come on, y'all. Y'all, the main thing is, I'm not about to say that it didn't happen, can happen. But what I'm trying to say to y'all that, let me tell you something, girls. It ain't right to lie on people. It ain't right it's not nice to not be honest. Got to tell what happened in this situation. It's no way. Listen to me. It's no way that you is a 10 or 11-year-old and been missing from school, way over here, and y'all gonna tell me there ain't no school concerned about your health? And then after the storm that you went through with this man, then you gonna turn around, you gonna tell me that at the age of 11, 13-year-old, you gonna go back? Something ain't right. Something ain't work. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. You ain't gonna tell me that a grandmama like me, my baby been gone for a year and they ain't called no police or nobody on you. Is you crazy? That can happen, but I don't think it gonna happen with me. I'm gonna call and I'm gonna get help for you. Now let me tell y'all something. I ain't taking up for P. Diddy. Definitely ain't taking for P. Diddy. Something did happen with some girls that this took place. A lot of girls are mentally, physically, emotionally is telling a story because y'all ain't listen to them. Y'all on time, y'all can listen to them is when it happened to them. Y'all is not listening to them that because it happened to these girls in this situation right here. They are upset because y'all not listening to them in their situation. Now let me tell you something. You ain't gonna tell me that I'm 11 or 13. I'm 13 years old and I don't been through a whole lot. And you think I'm about to turn my back and go back over to P. Diddy house and knock on P. Diddy door? Y'all, come on now. Come on now. Come on, y'all. Come on. I ain't saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. See, I hope everybody have a nice, happy Thanksgiving. I had a very lovely, happy Thanksgiving dinner, and I'm so glad that I met my aunt. I was over my aunt's house. My cousin, she did a fantastic job on that delicious catering that she did on the food. But y'all, let me tell you something. This case, stop the things that you saying. Listen to what you saying. You saying Eeny, Meeny, and Yappa Dabba Doo that happened to you in the PDK. I don't trust P. Diddy, no. But these people have a chance who inside of these parties to come out to tell the truth what happened to them. Now, the girls that explain who trying to criminate the situation, who's saying that this happened to them. I would never say that this ain't happened to you, but I know it's happening to you. I know it happened. Allegedly it happened to you some kind of way. Y'all say it ain't on allegedly. Because when you say it ain't on allegedly, that means that it happened to you. But let me tell you something. Did do some wrong stuff. Did. P. Diddy did some wrong stuff. He did some foul stuff. He did some foul stuff. But let them people tell their story. Let those people tell their story or what happened to them. Let them people explain to them what happened to them. Now, Ava, I'm worrying about what happened to that young girl, Ava. I'm worried about what happened to Ava. Ava was his adopted daughter. Where is that girl? That's his adopted daughter. His adopted daughter is supposed to be traveling alone through the courthouse like in a uniform, sergeant, high up, marching like they do. But I don't see Ava. I don't see Ava. They marching like this coming out of the courtroom. They marching like this coming out of the courtroom. They marching like this coming out of the courtroom, but I don't see Ava. I don't see Ava. Ava is the only one that ain't out here telling her story. That was a young girl that's sitting on P. Diddy's lap. I don't know the situation. I can't tell what that situation is. I'm not about to sit here and make up nothing on somebody. Y'all, these people out here doing stuff, making up stuff, claiming stuff that ain't happening to them. Why y'all doing it? It happened to, okay, I put it like this. It happened to them, not in this situation. I can kind of believe that it did happen, but not in this situation. You know, y'all, I don't know way people can get attention. And then when you don't want somebody to expose your situation, that means that it's something that you're missing up here mentally. If you don't want that person to expose what's going on out here with you, mentally, you have a situation going on with yourself. Now, I'm going to tell you something. And y'all can say what y'all want to say. Ain't no grandmama. I'm a funny ethnic grandmama now. This is a grandmama that y'all looking at. This is a funny ethnic grandmama. This grandma is not going to look at her baby out here in the streets. And me, and mind them all, gone for years and years. And then I'm not going to protect my niece, my grandbaby. Huh? Y'all need to cut it out. Y'all need to cut it out. It ain't that people don't believe what the young girl's saying about what happened to them in the P. Diddy case. It's a situation that it's going to be up to the judge. I can say this. Something happened to them. They could have been there, but they are speaking out for somebody who is afraid to speak out. And that's not their job. They are speaking out for somebody who don't want to speak out. Y'all, I'm hungry. I haven't ate today. And I'm going to tell you this. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm hungry now. I ain't ate all day. But I want to tell y'all something. P. Diddy did do wrong. Okay? He wrong. He did wrong. But let these girls come out with their own story. Let these people come out with their own story. It's not your story to tell for somebody. It's their story to tell. Not your story to tell. This is your girl, funny at the grandmama Lanita. Hey y'all, I'm about to eat again. Gobble gobble. Close my screen door. Don't let them flies up in this mother sucker. I'm out, y'all.